Hi, this is just a quick video to show you how to put a pattern into a shape, which is something that you might find quite useful when you're being creative with a program like Pixlr or Photoshop. What I'm going to teach you here applies to any of these softwares. You can do it with anything. So I'm going to go to Create New. I always like to keep it as big as possible so you get good quality. Let's say Square High Med. Could go for the Ultra HD actually. Let's go for that. It's fun. You can always bring something down, but it's harder to make it bigger. Create. I don't know why my font is so white there. Right, so we have a blank canvas, and what we might like to do, for example, is you might like to get a dotted pattern or a stripy pattern or whatever. Dot pattern from the internet. You have to be careful what you're taking. These ones are okay to take these, but you don't want to be doing this with other people's art. Let's try something that's quite nice and big and in focus when we click on it. This one says it's free, but it's not high enough resolution. Let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm just going to right click on it, copy image, go back to my Pixlr document, Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac to paste. And we can see it's just started its own layer here. So whenever you paste something, you will find that it creates a new layer. Okay, so we don't want it this rectangular shape. Let's say we want it in the shape of a blob or something like that. So we're just going to get our marquee tool, lasso tool. I call it lasso, many people call it lasso. This allows us to sort of freehand draw. So we freehand draw, and this, you don't have to be doing this with patterns. You can actually do it with, I don't know, if you're collaging a building or people, you can use this tool and use this technique. I'm just going to do a sort of blob. I'm drawing freehand. My mouse is very jerky, and I'm sorry about that. So it's having an effect on the marks so I don't really like that bit going off the page. I'm going to say Command deselect, just start again because of the jerky mouse. I don't really want to go off the pattern. You'll see why in a sec. So, just doing a blob. You might be wanting to do something much more painstaking. I keep bumping into things on my desk, you see, so that's why I'm not able to control this very well. Okay, back to the beginning to create my dotted marching ants. You can see here they are marching along. Now, this is where you want to make sure that you are on the same layer as the one you're wanting to take from. Now, I like to go copy and then paste, not cut and paste, because that keeps this dotted rectangle there for me to use again if I didn't get it right or if I want to create another shape from it. So I have copied. You can copy by going Edit, Copy. I've used the shortcut. So on a PC that is Control C. On a Mac it is Command C. Okay. And then I'm just going to press Command V or Control. Now you can't really see anything there because it's on top, but let's just switch off the visibility of that original dotted layer. And there we are. We have a dotted pattern in a blobby shape. Obviously we can make duplicates of this very easily. So I am actually using the Alt key there. I hold the Alt key down and I then just drag with my mouse and it immediately creates another one. And of course I can change it around, I can move it, make it smaller, make it bigger, etc. You could do this with your own patterns. Obviously you're not just getting them off the internet. So say I bring in another pattern from on my desktop that I saved earlier. Do I want to create a new layer or do I want to add it to the current layer? I think I want to create a new one. It's saying it's very large. Let's just resize it. Just say apply, see what happens. Come on. So what it's done is it actually, that was asking me if I wanted to create a new document, not a new layer. But that's fine. So I can actually go Control A or Command A to just select everything on that layer. It's a really good shortcut. So that's the same as going select all. Okay, and I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to plonk it into that other document, and I will just go paste, and there it is. This is something I drew earlier for my third form. And let's say I wanted to take a shape out of this. So I go back to my lasso tool, and maybe I just want to go I'm not going to take too long about it. Back to that beginning. And again, make sure I'm on the right layer. Copy and paste. Turn off that one. I can come back to it later. That's just like, I could put it in storage down here, you see. The ones I'm interested in are these ones. So over to my select key. And there I go. There's my shape. So you can start to have a lot of fun with this sort of technique, really. And that's all I wanted to show you for now.